Hey people, Viper638 here, and today guys I'm going to give you my preview and predictions for WWE SummerSlam 2015 live on Sunday at, I don't know what time, 4 p.m. West Coast time, 8 p.m. East Coast time, I don't know what the fuck the times are, but live from the Barclays Center. We got SummerSlam, and I was just going to give you guys my preview and predictions for that off my phone here. But overall, though, I mean, the build for SummerSlam hasn't been exactly the greatest. I mean, I wish they would have had the Undertaker and Brock Lesnar show up more to kind of build up their match, because they say it's bigger than WrestleMania. This is a match too big for WrestleMania. To me, it doesn't really seem too big for WrestleMania if they don't show up on Raw that much, building their own match. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I like the brawl between the two of them, but again, I just thought they could have done more. And it looks like the Undertaker's kind of a heel now, since that he's attacked Brock Lesnar twice and kicked him in the crotch. So it looks like Undertaker has kind of turned heel. So yeah, and I also got to give it to I got to give credit to WWE and the Barclays Center, because they got NXT on, I don't know, Saturday, I think they have that NXT show. Then they got SummerSlam. Then they've got Monday Night Raw. All 3 days sold out at the Barclays Center. I mean, that's pretty badass, and that's pretty cool. They never had 3 wrestling shows all at one venue like that before, I don't think. They never did that at the Staples Center. So yeah, and I, for one, am happy that SummerSlam is in New York this year instead of California. I mean, I got nothing against California, I got nothing against Los Angeles, but they've had SummerSlam there for so many years that it's kind of nice to get a change. I like that it's in New York. I hope that they, either go back to New York again next year, or they go somewhere different. Like, they should not just go to Los Angeles every single year. They should kind of mix it up, and even like maybe take SummerSlam overseas, give it to the United Kingdom or shit, I don't know. But anyway, though, I'm not here to talk about where they should have the SummerSlam venue. I'm here to give you guys my preview and predictions for SummerSlam. So, for the first match, we have Randy Orton versus Sheamus. I'm going to go with Sheamus to win this match, because Randy Orton has kind of gotten the better of him the last couple weeks on Raw, so I think that Sheamus will win. And then we have a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Ryback, Big Show, and The Miz. I really could care less about this match. Honestly, they could have this match on the pre-show, because that's how much I don't give a shit for it. Ryback is going to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Then we have Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper, a.k.a. the Wyatt family, versus Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, part of the Shield. This should be a pretty good match. I've been hearing rumors that Dean Ambrose might turn on Roman Reigns. That very well could happen, especially with the way that Dean Ambrose has kind of been talking lately about loyalty and family and all that crap. I think he might betray Roman Reigns, and then maybe those two have a feud, so that could be pretty interesting. But so with that in mind, I guess I'm going to go with the Wyatt family to win. I think the Wyatt family should win this match. So, yeah. Then we have, and I don't know why they're doing this. I mean, it could be interesting. It could be pretty good. They have the WWE Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way match. They got Los Matadores, the New Day, the Primetime Players, and the Lucha Dragons. This could be a pretty good tag team match if done well, and if it's not a giant spot fest. If each team has a good amount of time in the match, I think it could be a pretty good match. But I'm going to go with the Primetime Players to win. I don't see them losing the Tag Team Championships for a while. Then we have Stephen Amell and Neville versus Stardust and King Barrett. This is another match I could give 2 fucks for. I don't give a shit about it. I got nothing against the guy, but I don't even know who really Stephen Amell is, because I don't watch that Arrow show, so I don't even know who Stephen Amell is. But I guess I'm going to go with Stephen Amell and Neville to win this match, I guess. Because usually when they have celebrities involved in matches, the celebrity team always wins. So, Then we have Kevin Owens versus Cesaro. This should be a really good match. I'm a fan of Cesaro, and I'm a fan of Kevin Owens. I'm a fan of both of them. They're really good wrestlers. They're really talented. I'm going to go with Kevin Owens, though, to win this match. I think that Kevin Owens needs to win this match. Cesaro could win. I mean, if he wins, I'm not going to have anything against it. But to me, I wouldn't. I mean, I kind of see Kevin Owens winning this match. And then this is another thing. I mean, I sort of get why they're doing it, but again, it's just a clusterfuck, and I think it probably will be. They're going to have the Team Bella versus Team Bad versus Paige, Charlotte, and Becky. And I don't. Let's see. It's a Diva Revolution 3-team elimination match. So I don't think the title's even on the line. I don't understand that. To me, Nikki Bella should be defending her Divas Championship at SummerSlam. It shouldn't be in like a tag team elimination match. I don't know. I guess they just don't really know what to do with the Divas. I mean, I like that they have Charlotte and Becky, and I like that they have Sasha Banks on WWE programming now. I think that's a nice refresh. It's like a nice refreshment for the Divas division, but I don't know. I mean, I think they're probably just going to try and make Nikki Bella the longest reigning Divas champion, even though she doesn't defend it all the time. That's what I think is going to happen. But I guess for this match, I'm going to go with, well, I don't know. I guess I could see maybe Team Bad winning. Maybe Team Bad will win this match. I don't know. To me, I don't really care who wins, really. Then we have Dolph Ziggler versus Rusev. Again, another feud I don't really care about. I mean, it's nice to see Summer Rae and Lana. I mean, they're both attractive and good-looking, but I just don't really care too much for this feud. I mean, Rusev and Ziggler, I mean, it could be a decent match. But again, I put this shit on the pre-show. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess for this match, I'm going to have Dolph Ziggler win this match since that he just came back. I think that Dolph Ziggler will win. And then we have this. And this match I'm really invested in. This is one thing that's been really built well on Raw lately. We have the United States Champion versus the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, John Cena, versus Seth Rollins. That should be a really good match. But it's also kind of a tricky one because I don't really know what the WWE is going to do with this match. To me, if I was booking WWE, I would have Seth Rollins win. Because to me, John Cena, I got nothing against Cena, but he does not need to win the United States Championship and the WWE Championship. I mean, that is overkill. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Cena already did that. He was already once a United States Champion and a WWE Champion back in 2004 or 5. So he doesn't really need to do that again. I mean, to me, I don't know, because here's the possibilities that that could happen. Either John Cena will win and it will piss everybody off, including me, or Seth Rollins wins, which will make me, I'll be happy for the guy because that hasn't been done, I don't think, in WWE in a long time, of being the United States Champion and the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And I think that Seth Rollins is well deserving of the United States Championship as well. I mean, the guy works his ass off. He represents the company well. In case you guys didn't see my 10 reasons why, or whatever it was, 10 reasons why Seth Rollins is awesome, I'll put that in the description below. So yeah, either John Cena will win, or else it'll piss people off, or Seth Rollins could win, or just have the match end in disqualification. Have Seth Rollins do something so that the match ends in DQ, so then John Cena is still your United States Champion, and Seth Rollins is still your World Heavyweight Champion. And yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I was a little worried because on Raw, Seth Rollins said something about how he wants to have like a statue at the WWE headquarters, and I'm like, well, man, you just kind of fucked yourself, didn't you? I don't know. I mean, that was a little. I was like, once they get that cocky, where they're like, I want to have a statue, they usually lose. But John Cena also, when he came back, he came out with new merchandise with his 15-time world champion merchandise. And John Cena doesn't change his merchandise that quickly. I mean, he's had that merchandise for less than a month, maybe like a week or two. So I don't see him changing his merchandise that quickly, even if he, I just don't see him changing his merchandise that quickly, even if he became a 16-time champion. So, again, I would like either Seth Rollins to win, or I'd like the match to end in disqualification. But more importantly, I would just like Seth Rollins to win. I think he deserves the United States Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship. John Cena doesn't need that now in his career. He needs to let the younger talent have the championships. And he even said it himself, that once somebody comes along who, can beat him for the title, then he'll, accept it or whatever. I don't know what the fuck he said, but regardless, I just don't think that John Cena needs to win. I think it'll be overkill if he wins, and I think a lot of fans will be upset if he does win. So, I would like either Seth Rollins to win, or I would like it to end in disqualification so both men have their titles still. And then, I think this is probably going to be the main event. We got... Oh, and one other option, I guess, you could do for Seth Rollins versus John Cena. Another option you could do is that you could just have Sheamus cash in his Money in the Bank and become the United States Champion and the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Because I don't think that has ever been done before in WWE, so that could be really cool and badass and historic if Sheamus cashed in the Money in the Bank and became champions of both titles. That could also be a scenario. And then for the main event, we have The Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. I am looking forward to this match, especially because I want to see if, on how Undertaker will do, because when he faced Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, he did not look very good. He had a concussion, he had all those injuries, so hopefully that will not happen to The Undertaker again. I want to see how The Undertaker does against Brock Lesnar this time. I also want to see on how Brock Lesnar does in the match, and if he'll hurt The Undertaker again, which I hope he does, and I hope none of that happens again. But since The Undertaker, has kind of turned heel a little, I don't think he's really a heel, but since he kicked Brock Lesnar in the crotch twice now, and since that he's been kind of getting the better of Brock Lesnar, except in that brawl, like it was kind of 50-50, I think The Undertaker will win this match. I think that The Undertaker will win this match, and I've been also hearing rumors that The Rock might show up at SummerSlam, which would be really cool. Maybe The Rock will get involved. He'll attack Brock Lesnar, and then that will help The Undertaker win at SummerSlam. Or maybe Sting will come out. Sting will help The Undertaker. You never know. You never know. But I, for one, I'm going to go with The Undertaker. I think that The Undertaker should win this match. If Brock Lesnar wins, I really don't care. I just think that, for it to make sense, I just think that The Undertaker needs to win and get revenge on Brock Lesnar for beating him at WrestleMania. I think The Undertaker needs to beat the hell out of Brock Lesnar, get revenge on him. And again, maybe The Rock or Sting will get involved in the match, who knows. But that's my prediction. I think The Undertaker will win that match. And those are my preview and predictions, guys, for SummerSlam. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Like my video, comment on my video on who you think will win at SummerSlam and which match you're looking forward to the most. I think the matches that I'm looking forward to the most are Kevin Owens versus Cesaro. I think that'll be a really good match. I also like the Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker, even though it hasn't really been built really that much. I think that will be, I'm also interested in that match. And, of course, I'm interested in John Cena versus Seth Rollins. One other thing, though, that I got to rant on is, why is SummerSlam 4 hours long? I think that is ridiculous. SummerSlam does not need to be 4 hours long. To me, either they're going to have lots of promos, or the matches are going to be too damn long, or they're going to have way too many commercials on the WWE Network. I don't know. But 4 hours to me is a little ridiculous, but I'm going to stop complaining about it. I still think that SummerSlam will be good, even though the build-up hasn't been the greatest. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Like my video, comment on my video, subscribe to my channel, guys. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will probably have a SummerSlam 2015 review after the pay-per-view, depending on what's going on Sunday. But I probably will have a review up either on Sunday or Monday. So look forward to that, guys. That's going to do it for this video, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.